Welcome back. Now let's talk about postal service in Nigeria. Conventional postal service today is confronted by many new competition and threats from technological as well as lifestyle development. With the growth in e-commerce that has made shopping online more convenient, even packages and parcels hitherto conveyed by post have become the forte of sundry courier services. Now we send emails. You don't have to bother with posting letters, buying postal stamp.
Is Nigeria the only country that sends emails?
Well, we'll get to hear from the Postmaster General. He's here in the studio with us, and Chief Executive Officer of Nigeria Postal Service, BC Adegboye. Good to have you here this morning.
Good morning. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Good to have you. Now, we're sending emails. We don't buy postal stamp anymore. Why are you still in service?
Well, it's not correct to say that we don't buy postal stamps anymore.
Okay.
People still buy postage stamp. It is true that the emergence of what we call disruptive technology has forced a decline in mail volume. But the interesting part of it is that it has brought exciting opportunities for the post. A post that is modern, 21st century post that's alive to its responsibility, that's prepared to diversify it, will not in any way be intimidated by what I've called the disruptive technology. Now, people shop online. The e-commerce ecosystem is growing exponentially, worth billions of naira. The only institution that has the spread, the reach, in all areas of Nigeria, in all the nooks and crannies, is Nigerian Postal Service. If you buy something from Jumia, Konga, as the case may be, you need an institution that will deliver for you. So, mail volume has declined, but parcels and packages are growing exponentially, and we're making money from it.
Yeah, but Mr. Adegboye, how do you now get the Nigerian to have enough confidence in NIPOST to want to use it? And by the same token, how do you get the e-commerce companies to be confident enough to employ NIPOST to deliver their parcels?
First and foremost, you need to develop your capacity. You need to deploy technology. 21st century post offices or postal formations rely heavily on technology, but they don't come cheap. In this business, the customer is the king. And that's why you need to place emphasis on what we call customer experience. If your customer patronizes you, he or she is satisfied with your service, he or she will come back, tell many people, and then the multiplier effect of that will impact positively on your business. What I've seen, what I've observed in my 1 year in office is that NIPOST is microcosm of Nigeria anyway. We need to lay a foundation and put things in proper perspective. Until the emergence of the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, it was incontrovertible that things were really bad. We abandoned virtually all the national institutions. Tell me, where's Nigeria National Shipping Line?
Dead.
Where's Nigeria Airways?
Dead.
Where's NAFCON? Fertilizer Company of Nigeria?
Dead.
So, we just need to start a whole gamut of reform. And that's why Mr. President, in his wisdom, for the first time ever, appointed somebody from the private sector to come and drive Nigerian Postal Service. We need to away from a monoproduct organization. Postal services are more than mail now. Postal formations in other jurisdictions go into insurance, financial services, e-commerce and logistics, property. So NIPOST cannot be an exception. Therefore, I've traveled far and wide, all over the formations in Nigeria. The problems are the same. But, I mean, as a forward-looking human being, somebody from the private sector, I don't want to talk about the problems. I want to talk about the solutions. Pursuant thereto, we have come up with a strategic document, NIPOS Transformation Modernization 2017 to 2020. The Honorable Minister of Communications, my brother and my boss, Barrister Adebayo Rahim Shitu, also came up with a roadmap for the transformation, modernization of NIPOS. So we jointly launched both documents on Monday. Now is the time for me to hit the ground running. Having figured all the challenges, postal revolution is underway. I'm saying I'm saying this with every sense of responsibility, because countries that don't have our resources, countries that don't have our numbers, are making a lot of money in this area. Yeah. Now that the party is coming to an end, what is the party? Quick money from oil. We need to be thinking out of the box. We need to be strategic in what we do, so that all our national assets. Remember, NIPOS was synonymous with trust when we were growing up. I remember the first pass book that I opened, that I got, was in Oyo.
Postal.
As a secondary school student, money order, postal order. Where are all of this? Disruptive technology has offered us opportunities. We're going from the old money order to e-money order. We have gone from commerce to e-commerce. Everything is electronic. But technology, as you know, they don't come cheap.
You've talked about developing capacity and deploying technology. And you say you have a strategic document to address that. Tell us, in what ways do you want to develop the capacity in NIPOS? And what kind of technology do you want to deploy?
Now, we have collapsed the 13 structures that we had in place into 7 zones for operational efficiency, for us to take decisions quickly and swiftly. As you know, we belong to 3 regional bodies. Universal Postal Union, the umbrella organization worldwide, is a United Nations Socialized Agency, 192 countries. We also belong to Pan-African Postal Union. That's the African equivalent. And then the West African Postal Union, the regional aspect of it. We're moving away NIPOS from a mono-product company to a multi-product company. E-commerce and logistics, financial services,